About a week ago, it was revealed to the world that Adam Driver and Steven Soderbergh were working on a script, working on a movie called The Hunt for Ben Solo. And it's pretty crazy to think that this story is going semi-viral, considering Disney, Star Wars don't really have anything for the last half of this year. It doesn't surprise me that this is making sort of big news in the Star Wars stuff. But it came out, obviously, like I said, over the last week that Adam Driver was developing a script, developing a movie called The Hunt for Ben Solo, and it was completely killed and shut down by Bob Iger. Bob Iger reportedly killed The Hunt for Ben Solo Star Wars film with Adam Driver despite Lucasfilm's support. So basically, Adam Driver, after developing this and working for 2 years on it with Steven Soderbergh, they got approval from Lucasfilm, but it was actually Bob Iger that shut it down. Now, the funny thing about all of this is it now has created the Disney Star Wars fans, the very small minority of Disney Star Wars fans, I really think it is, to come out and start wanting people to essentially apologize. Now, there have been only a few people that have sort of said this. There's this tweet that's gone semi-viral. It's got 1.5 likes to 2.2 comments. So it's kind of been ratioed, and all the comments through here are pretty much the same. Lara A, how you doing? Shout out. Commenting in there. That's unacceptable. That's funny. But yeah, like absolutely getting roasted for this take that Kathleen Kennedy needs an apology because it was not her, it was Bob Iger. It wasn't any of the people actually working at Lucasfilm. It was Bob Iger, which is absolutely ridiculous, especially based on the fact that this project was a thing that came out after the destruction of Star Wars, basically, with the sequel trilogy and Solo and everything. You also had Josh from Den of Nerds. He's done a couple of videos on this where he's got his sources and his rumors and all of that kind of shit going on. But he thinks that he now owes Kathleen Kennedy an apology as well. And this has now evolved into the Disney Star Wars fan base basically running a Save the Hunt for Ben Solo campaign, which is kind of really funny. So this is the headline. Star Wars fans fly Save the Hunt for Ben Solo banner over Disney Studios after Adam Driver reveals project was killed by Bob Iger. So this is that footage. This is what we get. Just flying the banner. And now look, I don't have a problem with them running these campaigns. If they want to waste their money doing this, I mean, you can set up a petition for free and it sort of does the same thing, because this really does nothing in the end. I mean, at the end of the day, with how much Disney's killed Star Wars and how much death doesn't matter in Star Wars, by all means go for it. But then they also did a billboard in Times Square. It runs for 15 seconds every 28th minute. And this is what you get. They've got the little butterfly, their little blue butterfly that flies in, obviously, for Adam. No one's ever really gone. And that's so true in Disney Star Wars, isn't it? Hope lives. Ben is alive. Hashtag the hunt for Ben Solo. THBS. A load of BS. And then you've got your Disney shills protesters at Galaxy's Edge. You don't need any of the audio, trust me. Let's see, what did hers say? Bring back Ben Solo, justice for Ben. Okay. And Ben Solo deserves better. Gee, such a big crowd, isn't it? I know it's such a small thing, and it's just like, yeah, these people want to, let it known that they would want this show. And then you've got this person putting up missing Ben Solo posters outside Disney, having a little bit of fun with it. And again, I don't have a problem with them wasting their time and wasting their money with this kind of stuff, because at the end of the day too, they like the character. What's wrong with just allowing that character to be dead? They want this character to be brought back alive, and it even says it in this little banner here. Let's just read this whole thing. Missing. Have you seen this man? Ben Solo, age 30, height 6.2, weight 196 pounds, species human. Last seen 5 years and 10 months ago on Exegol. Rumored to be in the world between worlds. Formerly known as Kylo Ren. If you have any information or have seen Ben, please contact Ray immediately. Now, yes, of course, they are just having a little bit of fun with it, right? But they're already trying to, influence it with the World Between Worlds and all of that kind of thing. Like I said, go ahead and do it. But the thing that doesn't make sense to me is if these fans truly are fans of this thing, why can't they let this death mean something? I mean, all they want is Ben to come back so that they can have their little Raylo stuff. But like, death doesn't mean anything in Star Wars anymore. How many people have we seen get ran through with a lightsaber and survive? How many people in Disney Star Wars have we actually seen? Or how much lore have they actually destroyed, to be completely fair? When it really comes down to it, you got hyperspace travel, you've got them introducing new things that don't make any sense. You've also then got just things like this. They sit there and they will justify why it's okay to change the birth date of a existing character in Ki-Adi-Mundi. So to them, death they don't care. Bring him back. And I agree. Bring him back because you've destroyed Star Wars. Star Wars is dead. I don't know how many people are actually going to go and see the Mandalorian and Grogu movie at this point in time. And I don't think it's going to be a hell of a lot in comparison to what it could have been. And you saw the result of that with The Force Awakens, despite how shit of a movie that is. Anyway, to me, as a fan of Star Wars, and when I think about these things, and when I nut out the lore and the canon and the continuity of these things, and things actually have meaning, and these people don't even care. They don't even care because to them it means nothing. To them it means nothing. It's just a platform to have Twilight in Star Wars. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. It's just crazy to think that this story has become so big. And like I said, it's because Disney Star Wars has had nothing for the second half of this year. They blew their load in the first half of the year with everything that they had, and then nothing. And this has hit the stratosphere when it comes to Star Wars news. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Later, guys. Man, I always look like shit on the Monday video after doing Flashcast. Thanks, man. It's all those fucking drinks.